You're doing sleep wrong. Yes, you. You spend 8 hours in bed and somehow wake up feeling like a Windows laptop that got dropped down 3 flights of stairs. Your alarm goes off. You hit snooze. Alarm. Snooze. Alarm. Snooze. At this point, your phone isn't an alarm clock, it's your abusive roommate. And then you finally get up, look in the mirror, and your face is running at 14 frames per second. You're tired. Your brain is buffering. Your soul has left the server. And the worst part, you probably think you're doing everything right. I sleep 8 hours. Okay, bro. That is not the whole equation. Because sleep isn't just about how long you're unconscious. It's about what happens while you're unconscious. And if your sleep routine is cooked, you can spend 8 hours in bed and still wake up feeling like a Victorian child who just survived the plague. So today we're fixing your sleep. No complicated biohacking. No $900 sleep tracker strapped to your forehead. Just the stupid little mistakes that are absolutely nuking your sleep quality. Let's start with the biggest one. Your phones. I know. Groundbreaking. But listen. You tell yourself, I'll just watch one TikTok before bed. Famous last words. One TikTok becomes another. Another becomes a compilation. The compilation becomes a guy explaining why a random Minecraft seed is statistically impossible. And suddenly it's 2:47 a.m. You're lying in bed with one eye open, watching a man named Greg explain the mating habits of deep-sea creatures. Your brain's absolutely fried. And it's not just the screen. It's the stimulation. Your brain is supposed to be going, okay, we're safe, time to shut down. Instead, you're feeding it explosions, memes, arguments, breaking news, dopamine, 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 dopamine. Your brain is basically at a casino at 1 a.m. Then you wonder why it refuses to clock out. So here's the first rule. Give your brain a runway. Don't go from I'm watching the most unhinged video ever created directly to good night. Give yourself some time to chill. Dim the lights. Put the phone down. Do something boring. And yes, I said boring. Because boring is up. Your brain has been farming dopamine all day. It needs a cool down. And speaking of cool down, your bedroom might literally be sabotaging you. If your room is hot, bright, loud, or feels like you're sleeping inside an Amazon warehouse, good luck. Your body naturally cools down as you prepare for sleep. So if your bedroom feels like the surface of the sun, your body is basically going, bro, are we sleeping or fighting for survival? Keep the room comfortably cool. Make it dark. Make it quiet. Basically, turn your bedroom into the least interesting place on earth. You want your brain to walk in and immediately think, oh, nothing happens here. We sleep here. That association is powerful. Because your brain is an absolute creature of habit. If you spend every night in bed watching YouTube, scrolling Instagram, eating snacks, answering emails, gaming, doomscrolling, and occasionally remembering that you have responsibilities, your brain stops understanding what the bed is for. Your bed becomes the everything chair. And then you climb into bed and your brain goes, all right, boys, what are we doing tonight? No, we are sleeping. So ideally, make your bed a strong sleep cue. Bed equals sleep. Not bed equals 900 mental side quests. Now let's talk about caffeine. This one is sneaky. You drink coffee at 4 p.m. and say, I'm fine, caffeine doesn't affect me. Bros, that is exactly what caffeine wants you to think. Caffeine can stick around in your system for hours. So that innocent little afternoon coffee can still be hanging around when you're trying to sleep. You might fall asleep, but your sleep can still be less restful. It's like your body is sleeping while your brain is doing parkour. So if you're struggling with sleep, experiment with moving caffeine earlier in the day. And don't forget the sneaky caffeine. Energy drinks, pre-workout, some teas, even certain sodas. You think you're drinking liquid happiness. Meanwhile, your nervous system is filing a restraining order. And then there's the classic, "I'll fix my sleep schedule tomorrow." No, you have said this 47 times. Tomorrow has officially filed for bankruptcy. If you sleep at 2 a.m. one night, 11 p.m. the next, 3 a.m. the next, and then randomly wake up at 7 a.m. because you have somewhere to be, your body has no idea what's going on. Consistency helps. You don't need to become a monk who wakes up at 4:13 a.m. to stare at the sunrise. Just try to keep your sleep and wake times reasonably consistent. Especially your wake time. Because your body loves patterns. Same-ish time. Same-ish routine. Less chaos. More sleepy. And please stop treating weekends like you're entering another dimension. If you wake up at 7 a.m. all week and then sleep until 2 p.m. on Saturday, congratulations. You have created jet lag without leaving your house. Your body is like, where are we? London, Tokyo, the shadow realm. Nobody knows. Now here's another massive sleep killer. Trying too hard to sleep. This sounds stupid, but think about it. You get into bed. You check the clock. 12:07. Okay, I need to sleep. 12:19. Why am I not asleep? 12:42. Bros. 1:13. I have to wake up in 5 hours. Now you're stressed about not sleeping, which makes it harder to sleep, which makes you more stressed, which makes it harder to sleep. You've accidentally created a boss fight. Sleep isn't an exam. You cannot intimidate yourself into falling asleep. So if you're lying there wide awake for a while, don't turn the bed into a psychological torture chamber. Get up. Keep the lights low. Do something quiet and boring. Then return to bed when you feel sleepy. Basically, stop negotiating with the sleep demon. Let the sleepy happen. And now we need to talk about something incredibly underrated. Morning light. You know how everyone talks about blue light at night. Cool. But morning light is also ridiculously important. Getting natural light earlier in the day helps your body understand. Oh, we are awake now. And that helps reinforce your body clock. So instead of waking up, grabbing your phone, staying inside for 6 hours, and only seeing daylight when you accidentally walk past a window, go outside. Even a little. Get some daylight. Move around. Tell your circadian rhythm, wake up, gang. Because your body clock is basically running ancient software. It loves light cues. It loves routines. It loves predictability. It does not love. Today we sleep at 3 a.m. because I accidentally watched 86 videos about abandoned shopping malls. And finally, move your body. You don't need to become a fitness influencer. You don't need to deadlift a small car. But regular physical activity can help support better sleep. Walk, run, lift, cycle, play a sport, anything. Your body was designed to do stuff. If you spend 14 hours sitting in a chair, your biggest physical activity being scrolling, your body might not be particularly impressed when you announce, "Okay, now produce premium sleep." You need to give your body a reason to recover. But there is one important detail. Don't turn exercise into another reason to wreck your sleep. If intense exercise right before bed makes you feel wired, move it earlier. The goal isn't to follow some perfect internet routine. The goal is to figure out what makes your sleep better. Because that's the real secret. There is no magical perfect sleep. You don't need a $4,000 mattress. You don't need 17 supplements. You don't need to sleep inside a NASA chamber. Start with the boring stuff. Consistent schedule. Morning light. Regular movement. Cool, dark bedroom. Less caffeine late in the day. Less stimulation before bed. And stop turning your bed into a TikTok battlefield. Do those things consistently, and you'll probably be surprised how much better your sleep can feel. And if you're already doing all of that, and you still constantly struggle with sleep, snore heavily, wake up gasping, or feel exhausted despite getting enough time in bed, that's when it's worth talking to a healthcare professional. Because sometimes the problem isn't your discipline. Sometimes there's an actual sleep issue underneath it. So tonight, don't overcomplicate it. Put the phone down a little earlier. Make your room dark and comfortable. Keep your caffeine away from bedtime. And when you get into bed, let yourself sleep. No 47-step nighttime routine. No Himalayan moon water. No optimize your REM sleep with this one weird trick. Just sleep. Because you were not born to spend 8 hours horizontal and wake up feeling like your brain got factory reset by a toddler. You're not broken. Your sleep might just be cooked. And now, you know how to uncook it.